So this week I have another simple and delicious recipe, pasta alla limone, which just means lemon pasta. It's a creamy sauce, tons of garlic and lemon in there. It's gonna be delicious. Add it to your weekly rotation. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get to cooking. Okay, to start, this recipe is super simple. You need a 12-inch frying pan on medium heat. We're gonna add about a teaspoon of some olive oil and then 2 knobs of butter. Now, once the butter is melted into the olive oil, we're gonna go in with a little bit of shallot and season with just a little bit of salt and black pepper. Now, if you don't want to use butter at this stage, you don't have to. You can just use the olive oil. I do like the flavor of butter. We're gonna actually finish this sauce up with a little bit of butter as well. So that's why I use the butter and the oil together. Okay, behind the scenes time. All right, so over here, we got our pasta boiling. This is about a quarter pound of some linguine. We season the pasta water with a little bit of salt, and you're just gonna boil this for about 10 minutes until it's al dente before we add it to our sauce. Now we're gonna add some minced garlic and a little bit of chili flake if you like it spicy. Give that a quick stir. It doesn't take long, about 30 seconds or so. The garlic will start to be nice and fragrant. Then we're gonna go in with about 1/4 cup of some white wine. This is a Chardonnay. The wine is optional. You can always just use a little bit of chicken stock, a little bit of vegetable stock if you don't wanna use the wine. I do like the flavor of wine, so that's why you see me use it in a lot of my recipes, but you don't need to use it if you can't have alcohol. So now the wine has been reducing for about 3 minutes. Once it's reduced by half, we're gonna go ahead and go in with a little bit of lemon. You really just wanna add the lemon to taste. I'm starting off with 2 cheeks of lemon. I'll taste it, and if I have to add more, I'll add a little bit more. Okay, so now that the lemon in the wine is just about reduced, we're gonna go in with about 1 ounce of mascarpone cheese. Now this is optional, but it's gonna make your sauce nice and super creamy. We're also gonna add a touch of some heavy cream, not too much, about 1/4 cup or so, and 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. Give this all a gentle stir until the cheese is melted into the sauce. You wanna reduce the heat of the pan to low at this point, or at least medium low. Now this doesn't have to simmer long, just about a minute or so, just to get the cream warm. You just wanna make sure that the sauce is heated through, it's nice and thick, the cheese is melted. We're gonna add a little bit of parsley. Not only does it add color, it adds flavor. My wife hates parsley, but we're gonna add a little bit of some fresh basil. You always wanna tear your basil, unless you're doing a chiffonade.
Actually, I don't really mind the parsley. I just don't like it in something.
Yeah, I love parsley. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we're gonna turn off the heat, and we're gonna gently melt our butter into the sauce. Now this is salted butter, so keep in mind I'm not gonna season it yet. Once this butter is melted, I'll taste it, and then we're gonna adjust the seasoning accordingly. Just keep it moving, the butter will melt fast, the sauce will get nice and thick, it'll grip the noodles beautifully. So now let's give this a quick taste, see how it's doing here. Oh, that's delicious. Just a little bit more salt, then about 1/2 cheek of some lemon to brighten it up. Give that one final quick stir before we add our pasta. So another pro tip, you always want to make sure you save a little bit of pasta water, just about 1/2 cup or so, just in case you need it for your sauce. Now we're gonna go ahead and add in our pasta. Look how nice and thick that sauce is, man. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells amazing. And there it is, super simple. Let's go ahead and serve this up. All right, we're gonna go ahead and serve this right on a large plate, like so. Bada bing, bada boom. A little bit more of our sauce on top. Sprinkle some fresh parsley, a little bit of basil, and just a little bit of black pepper. And there it is, that's our beautiful, easy pasta alla limone. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Little squeeze of some fresh lemon on top. All right, let's see what this is hitting for. This is phenomenal. I'm telling you guys, this is absolutely incredible. For how easy it is to make this recipe, there's no reason for you guys not to try it. Put it in your weeknight rotation. It's creamy, lemon flavor, garlic flavor. You're just gonna have to try it. Anyways, make sure you guys share this video. If you learned something, give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.